music, dope beats called
Okay, hello guys. Today we are going to discuss the helper methods of the XML document. I'm sure this recording film must have will irritate you. This helper methods of the XML document. So the log doc. First we check that it returns the integer. Int code equals to 0 for success. Therefore, the purpose of this document is to load the document, to load the path inside the document. Therefore, first let's return the return code. First, you need to check if the file exists. If that file exists, then we'll check it using the file class. File class, which we will use the exist method. Exist method inside it. That exist method will accept the path of the class, which will check that if the file exists or not. Therefore, we'll say file class dot exist. Remember, we're using that class to accept the exist method. Therefore, this exist method accept the path. This path I've assigned I've declared a string, which is a ds that holds the path of the XML document that I've created. Which is in Windows, in C drive and data folder, 2019 folder, and here it is. Therefore, the path is the path. C drive, data, 2019 folder, then is the XML document that I've created. Then, if this file exists, we need to check if this file exists. Therefore, if this file exists, we need to set, let me see, let me do this first to check if this is recording. Okay, let me hide it. If this file exists, we need to assign this document object xdoc equals to new XML document. Therefore, we want to load what inside the xdoc object. We want to load the path. X.load path. Remember, this ds contains the path. Then we want to assign our root element. What is root element? Root element, it is this element that holds all the elements inside our XML document. This is our root element. Therefore, we will assign it. Remember, I've declared our the root, which is of type XML node class. Root element equals to xdoc dot select single node. What is this single node? Accepts the name of the root element. It is. Let me check. Let me verify if it's correct. It is correct. Therefore, we are done with our. Then, if this method did not run successfully, we return the negative one. Then we are done with our load document method, helper method. Firstly, you assign this document into a new document class. Therefore, we load this path here inside what? Inside the load method. This load method, we find this load method inside what? Inside the XML document class. Remember, to access our methods inside the other classes, we use our object of that class. Therefore, we have assigned our root. Where do we find our root? Inside our document. Therefore, to access this, select single node method which accepts the name of the root element. We access it in where? In XML document, because this is an object of an XML document. Therefore, here we convert. Remember, we convert the node to object. Then we check. This method returns the SOD, the type SOD, return type of this method. It is SOD. Therefore, that means we are going to convert this XML node to what? To SOD. Meaning, we have to create the object of SOD. SOD object. Right. Therefore, we want to assign what? This object of SOD. Object SOD equals to new SOD object. Remember, when the program runs and it runs the constructor, that is the most modified one. The modified constructor, which is the non-constructor. The non-constructor accepts what? Accept the string and the integer, which must be child class of what? Child element of SOD. Parent element is the child element number 1 and child element number 2. Therefore, in order for us to accept that, to access that element, we must first access it inside the what? Inside the xdoc. Therefore, inside the xdoc, not inside the xdoc, inside this node, SOD node. So inside the SOD node, then we select what? We select the single node. Therefore, inside this single node, it is whereby we are going to assign our child element name. It accepts the child element name. This select single node method. This method, it is in an XML node. It is in an XML node. Yeah? Therefore, what do you want? Do you want the inner text inside here? Do you want the inner text? No, you don't want the inner text. Therefore, remember, it accepts what again? It accepts the integer. Therefore, we need to convert what? To convert that node to the integer. Therefore, we're going to use convert dot to int 32. Therefore, this convert to int 32 method accepts that node. Then we are selecting the single node. This method of the single node accepts what? Accepts the S1. Remember, it's supposed to be a string S2. So for S1, S2, then Then remember it is in 2. Let me check my XML document. S1 then S2. Let me check. This thing will not accept it. Therefore, it's supposed to be what? Supposed to be string. Yeah. Then if it's supposed to be, remember here. Let me check first. Okay. So for my function, remember here. What do you want to access in here? You want to access the inner text. The inner text. So the inner text is an SOD1. Therefore, the code is 34 total. Therefore, to accept the inner text, we do accept the inner text. Therefore, inside here, in here again, you need to accept that 3422. Therefore, it will be dot inner text. Then, therefore, you need to close. Yes. Then, remember it returns the object of SOD. Therefore, let us return SOD object. Then, let me explain it. Because this method returns the SOD type object, therefore we need to declare the SOD object. Therefore, we assign the SOD object to what? To a new SOD. That this SOD constructor accept what? Accept the string S1 and int S2. Therefore, here inside the string S1, it is the. Remember, this method accepts what as a parameter. It accepts SOD node. SOD node has this XML node class. Remember, this is an object of XML node class. Therefore, XML node class has select single node method. This select single node method accept what? Accept the name of the child element inside the XML document. Therefore, we want what? We don't want this child element. We want what? The text inside the child element. That is why we are accessing it by what? By a property which is inner text. Therefore, because it is string by default, everything that comes from XML document, we leave it as a string because it will be useless to say dot to string. It will be useless because it is string by default. Here, remember everything from every content or every text from the XML document, it is a string, but here S2 accepts the integer. So we're supposed to convert this string to integer. Therefore, it is the same thing. Object of XML node class. Then, because XML node class has single node method that accepts what? The child element name. Remember, we need what? We need a text inside the child element. Then all of that, it is you are assigning it to what? To SOD object. Then you return the SOD object. Then our last helper method, it is what? It is find SOD node. Remember, it returns what? It returns integer. Therefore, we're supposed to have an integer returning code. Therefore, let's return this code. Therefore, in order for us to know that, in order for us to access that node, we're supposed to test first if the document is not null. Then we will know that if it is not null, we will be able to have nodes inside the document. We will test if xdoc is not equal to null. Then do this. Else, if the document is null, then our returning code will be -2 to show that this document is null. Then we want to assign our reference XML node object. Let us assign it XML SOD node object equals to, remember, equals to root dot select single node. Inside this single node, we first access what the parent class, the parent element. So parent element. What is the parent element? It is this SOD, which has its child element, which is S1 and S2. Therefore, SOD node is our parent element. SOD node. Inside our parent element, we represent it by square bracket. Inside our, let me open and close this. Let me close this. Inside our parent element, we need to access what our child element. Our child element, which is what? Which is S1. Therefore, we don't need S1 here. We need to access this code. We need to access this code. For this code, it is one. It is whereby we are going to say it is equals to, making use of an character, then the quotation marks. Is it the quotation mark? Yeah. Then inside the quotation mark, we assign what this string code that we have accepted in here. Remember, it accepts the string code. Therefore, this string code is our text inside the S1 class. Now, so we need to test if this node is not, it is null or it is not null. If this node is not equal to null, then we are successful. To show that it is successful, we return what? 0. To show that it is this XML node, it is null, we return what? We return -1. So let's equal to -1. Then we are done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Then let me close this. Thank you for watching.